problem for Sale, giving away far too many penalties in games, an average of 15 per outing. Something they've really got to sort out.
Lloyd Evans then 8 from 10 to this point. And with Billy Twelvetrees on the bench, and that seems to be the case more often than not just at the moment. Kicking responsibilities resting with Evans. Taken all the allotted time, that's for sure, but he's got the right result from a Gloucester perspective. Evans up and running, Gloucester up and running.
Nice, good strike for the young man. It's a shame because Gloucester had isolated Hill there, two of them, Rapava Ruskin and Ackerman, and perhaps a little bit harshly, just wasn't quite supporting his body weight, and this will give Sad an opportunity to level things up.
Some will agree with that penalty decision, others won't. I personally believe if it doesn't look right, just ping him. We've got to change the dynamic of the ruck, and we've got to start penalising people being off their feet or latching beneath further than the ball. So, as far as I can see, it's a good decision.
Opportunity then for AJ McGinty, 13 points for McGinty against Wasps last week, kicking at more than 80%, and this low-hanging fruit. 3 points apiece, 18 minutes gone. Gloucester very happy with their work.
It's Fraser Balmain that comes up with the pat on the back, doesn't it? Work really hard, they get it set, no problem with the length of that maul. Backs joining, piling in, and a very clear grounding for referee Carl Dixon. You see it from the reverse angle there, so much power, so much momentum, and that's a nice, powerful closeout from Gloucester.
It's what they deserve. It's what they deserve. All teams shot at goal may have just been underwhelming, not quite fair. But 5 points of fair play to them. They started the game with a tremendous amount of control.
Well, the decision clearly a good one when it results in certainly 5 and potentially 7 points. Question mark over whether they were going to go for the post in the first instance. Balmain with another score, trying defeat to Sale here last season. He's repeated the dose. And here's Evans again. Clips this one wide, but 8 points to 3.
As he turns his back, there, just turns his back, and that puts you in a really weak position. Any back row forward is going to smash you hard and get over the ball there. Just have time, put your knee up. No one wants to run at that.
Well, one of those decisions fresh off the back of scoring your own try that really will infuriate the coaching staff, leaving a window of opportunity here for McGinty. Success for AJ McGinty. They're back within 2 points.
All
so nearly drifting it up in the air, but it's gone forward as a consequence. But we've got two separate offences Carl Dixon's looking at.
Big old collision here. Is it John O'Ross on Rapava Ruskin? I think it is. No arms challenge there with the shoulder, so that's definitely going to be a penalty.
13 offside.
They've also got the offside penalty
Carl,
in centre field, but you may want to have another look at the no arms tackle from John O'Ross.
Checking the tackle with an arms.
I'm going to show you the no arms tackle.
Okay.
That's pretty clear, isn't it?
So we're talking always illegal, never looking to wrap, come forward, aggressive tackle.
It's fortunate just to make contact with his shoulder, I think it is.
That's what I think.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. 6, please. 6.
Captain being called over.
He's going to see yellow here.
Who, 6 is? Okay, well. Thank you.
It's yellow for John O'Ross. And skipper shakes his head in rueful fashion, but
I get he's asking a question.
writing was on the wall there, really.
Just doubled up on his errors there. He's responsible for patting Fraser Balmain on the head, and he's tried to recover, but has ended up frustrating himself with a no-arms tackle. I don't think he can have many complaints about that.
Well, they've had their issues, haven't they, with ill discipline. Sale, they are conceding an average of 15 penalties a game. That's now 4 yellows and 8 Premiership matches for John O'Ross as well. And Lloyd Evans has made them pay for it, Hugo.
Yeah, just have a look at Gloucester.
And you've got to give credit there to Lloyd Evans. Look at this pass from Barney. Takes the ball round the corner, just delays that pass. Beautifully weighted. And once you find the connection with Reece Zammit, it's good night. He's got so much pace on the outside. Really lovely try from the Cherry and Whites.
It's a brilliant score. The timing of that pass, you're right. And for Chris Harris, you're thinking, just link up, find the speed. And my word, doesn't he find him? Reece Zammit in cruise control from about 20 metres out.
It's amazing to watch, isn't it, Hugo? Because, I mean, we know how quick he is. But when you see the blistering pace, the acceleration is the thing that really takes your breath away, isn't it?
It's exactly that. His ability to go from first gear into top gear in the matter of about 5 metres. We all waxed lyrical and enjoyed Johnny May's try against Ireland, but if you ask Johnny May who's the quickest in this Gloucester squad, he'll say Reece Zammit, and that's some going.
His 15th try, by the way, Lewis Reece Zammit, in 19 matches for Gloucester, still only 19. Across the face of the posts, and the goal kicking not quite where Alex King would like it, certainly, but that was...
It's almost his lasso type tackle. This is it here, gets him straight to ground. However, his hard work isn't backed up because Atkinson off his feet. Is that Reece Zammit? Oh, what's Reece Zammit? Get away from the right, you're a winger.
Yeah, he just didn't really have a clue what he was doing there, did he? Just fell straight over the back of it and then gave away the penalty, Reece Zammit, and good decision by Sale. McGinty been so accurate, run the clock down another minute off the sin bin and try and limit the damage to only 5 points.
Yeah, John O'Ross will be champing at the bit to get back on the field. McGinty looking to chisel away here at this lead. Clean strike from McGinty. 3 more for... There's a card coming. Is there? No, I thought for a minute, yes, there is. And it's the captain, Lewis Ludlow, who will follow John O'Ross's experience into the bin.
He's so clever, Faf de Klerk. I mean, what could the defence do other than to give away a penalty and a yellow card? He taps it so quickly that no one's got the opportunity to retreat, and it was almost inevitable what was happening there.
Time's off.
Well, they've got options here. Sale, look at the speed with which Faf de Klerk moves, and Ludlow really decided he had no options. And at that stage, you're giving it up deliberately, aren't you? Beaumont calling for support, this time from Marland Yard. Here's Beaumont! Marland Yard celebrating like he's won the World Cup, so I'm suggesting that he might have had the best view of all. What a return this could be for Josh Beaumont after 14 months.
Have the ball on the line at the end. First, I want to see what happens before that, please. So I'm on for decisions, try. Definitely. Just want to see what happens before, please.
That wording is very important.
Try, you want to see, make sure there's nothing apart from that.
Yes, please.
He's definitely scored it.
He took the responsibility on himself, and he just nips back inside. Look at this, goes on the outside, nips back inside. He's got those big long levers. We won't see it from that angle, but pretty sure we'll see it from the other. Here we go. Try, looks to try, he's got that down.
That's a try.
Yeah, no problem. You've got a bit of wriggle room, haven't you, to get that ball down, and you'd say that Josh Beaumont has done everything he needed to do.
Just checking again.
It's the other angle that is going to help us. This one is the one.
14 months out is a long time away from the game.
Yeah, it's the second grounding. It's the boot first, then the second grounding is the try.
Carl, you may award the try.
There's the decision from Jeff Warren, and Josh Beaumont returns to action with a critical score. All sorts of complications with his knee injury, but back in business, back scoring tries in the Premiership. And this kick all the more significant with just 90 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, we will get a restart from the kick.
Taking every last moment he could, AJ McGinty. It's a really good conversion. What's the decision here? As Billy Twelvetrees and Tom Curry are getting to know each other a little better. Oh, it's bursting through the hoardings. It's a proper melee, that one. I tell you what, Marland Yard is getting himself into all kinds of bother. He's found his way all the way into the stands. Not at all sure if there wasn't a headbutt involved somewhere along the line there from someone. That looked really ugly. All sorts of hangers-on involved.
Just take a play.
Carl Dixon's going to want to clear this up just to make sure there's anything that needs attention.
Just wait. Okay. From Gray. Okay. So what I've seen is someone's been pushed over here, so I want to have a look what's happened. Okay, perfect. Okay, Jeff, we're coming to you. I want to find out what's going on here. I believe
Billy Twelvetrees pushes the water carrier
from the sideline over.
And that went down very badly with Tom Curry, and then everyone else piled in.
I think Sale. I think
so
the original was a knock-on against Sale, so Gloucester were going to get the put in.
But the water carrier takes the ball.
Carl?
Yeah,
12 Gloucester Red pushes the water carrier, and then 7 Gray comes in. Obviously not very happy with that.
But after the water carrier's taken the ball away.
So
yeah.
Why has he pushed the water carrier? That's the part we need to see, is why he's pushed him first.
I'll put it up again.
Here he goes, grab the ball.
So,
okay, he clearly picks the ball up, so it means that the ball is now dead. He couldn't play, basically couldn't play it live.
That might not be the end of it either, I'm sorry to tell you.
Well, Alan, you started it by slagging off the water carriers in the first half.
I know, it's all my fault, I'm sorry.
But that, in fairness, the water carrier was off the field at that occasion. Big decision for Carl Dixon.
22, please, and the captain. And the water carrier, please. Whoever the water carrier was here. Was it? Please, can you leave? Because that's unacceptable. You cannot stop people from going fit, but please leave. So if you need to replace the water carrier, you can do, but you cannot participate anymore. 22, you cannot do that either. So go, please, thank you. We're going to restart with a penalty against Red on 22. Sorry, on the 15.
A penalty against Gloucester, yellow card for Billy 12 Trees, water carrier dismissed.
Well, the big decision in there is that it's a penalty to Sale, so the water carrier having caused the...
You're going to make a genuine attempt.